Good morning, 2nd of June 2021. This is the Soul Pool. We are the Soul Pool. Without you, I can't make the connection. Spirit will be here, but there's nowhere for them to go. So, and they do get upset when nobody's listening. So, Astro DJ's been witching on about this for days, and I just couldn't get the song. He's given me a bit more today. It was a song from the 1950s, and the reason I couldn't get any more was because there was no words. But it seems to be something important about this song. It's all I know is it's something to do with the pipeline, and I get the feeling there is like gas rig workers. Do you know what I mean? Maybe oil riggers. I don't know. Something to do with pipeline or pipes. So I'm gonna look for it and see what comes up. I can't see anything being called pipeline. And if it is, why is there no words? It confuses me. But it seems to be important. So if you're connected to a gas rig worker or something like that, maybe you'll know what it means. I don't. So today, as you know, the second is the High Priestess card. It's my birth card. So I'm hoping that she's positive and not in a deep, dark, negative situation that she sometimes comes out in. It's about taking care of yourself. She is straight away. Spirit are listening all the time. It's about taking care of yourself. It's about nourishing yourself, be it emotionally, physically, spiritually. It's about listening to spirit and your intuition. It's about what you put into your mouth, as in diet medication, and what goes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken. So, it is for the 2nd and the 29th. And when it comes out in a read, it could be that for some of you, the 2nd is positive, but the 29th is negative. As for me, now the 29th is the date when my brother died, 29th of June. So, it's a very conflicting card now for me. And I know that it has two sides. A happy one and a dark one. And takes you to a dark place. So, if you're not listening to spirit, that's probably where you'll be. Fear. Putting things off until tomorrow that should be done today. Feeling like everybody's laughing at you behind your back. And it's stopping you living your dream. You're listening too much to other people who are holding you back. Possibly somebody born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. Or 1965 plus or minus 12 February. While stuck on the edge, things are decaying and eventually it will stagnate. You must always move forwards towards your dreams. Otherwise, what's the point? I was born on the 22nd, living all past it, Fudarian address, massively important, in a negative way. The answer is no to any question. If you have a yes/no question, the answer is no. Because you're not moving forwards. Things are not what they seem. Something that's bad isn't as bad as you think it is. Something that's good isn't as good as you think it is. So if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. 2 years is mentioned. Toxic situations where contracts in work or vows or worrying too much about what other people think, letting people manipulate you because you're scared of what will be said. The truth needs to come out so you can have clarity. Cut through the bullshit, get to the point, or there'll be no reunions, no celebrations. 3 months is mentioned. A massive change for the better is coming. I was born on the 10th, living all past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a positive way. But the toxic situation is the 15, the Capricorn energy. And then we have the High Priestess, which is anybody born on the 2nd or the 29th, living all past it, Fudarian address. She is today's card. So it's a dark energy. Today is dark, but change is coming. Things are going to get better. You have to be your true and genuine self and take the risk and face your fears. When you cut through the bullshit, you find success. Your truth might not be somebody else's truth, but you have to live your truth. Yeah, there is a chapter ending here, a book being closed. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events. I was born on the 21st, so we've got the 21st and the 22nd, living all past it, Fudarian address. So there's fear with this, and it could be the 21st or the 22nd of this month, or it could be people that you know living all past on that date. Again, the same, no reunions, no celebrations. 3 months is mentioned. And yet success will be yours. Something being destroyed so that you can be happy, really. Maybe it's the end to a third party. Somebody's not walking away, somebody's staying where they are through fear. Gentlemen, start your engines, sir. You have to be prepared for anything. There is rapid communication coming your way. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. Greed comes into it, holding on too tightly to the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things, people, finances, etc. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. With this change comes an ending. Don't shoot the messenger, is what they're saying. But you're getting over this being stabbed in the back or this ending and moving forwards. You've made your choice, or will make your choice. Those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past, at Fudarian address, massively important in a positive way. It's Gemini energy, it's communications, it could be siblings, but this is making a choice, and it could be a life choice in career or love, whatever. But something has to end, and you make this decision. You can't make the wrong choice, you just have to make a choice and stick to it. The decision is made. No more messing about, cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point. Swan's mate for life, so this decision will be long lasting. Yeah, unhappy memories. Perhaps for some, an unhappy childhood. Or children are a negative effect on this situation. Someone returning in retrograde, perhaps from your past, that's not welcome. 10 years is mentioned, and finance is not going so well. The security of the Herman family is at risk. It's time to move on from stagnant waters or stormy seas to calmer ones. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. So, Spirit are contradicting themselves here. There's success and then no success. So it hangs in the balance depending on your choice. But a transformation has to take place whether you want it to or not. Scorpio energy. It's about the reproductive organs and the shared resources. Something ends so something new can begin. Transforming from that caterpillar to the butterfly. Those born on the 13th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. And the 12. So again, they're giving us, we're up and down, this it seems to be, because the 12 and 13 are too close together not to mention. Date for your diary or an address, massively important. The Pisces energy is negative. The number 4, negative. The number 12, negative. It is somebody manipulating, somebody playing the martyr or the victim to get what they want, saying yes when they really mean no. So Spirit wants you to say no. It's sacrificing yourself for people that aren't worth it. Issues with the feet and toes, at the very least. It's needing to see things from a different angle and put your boundaries in place. And then this will be settled. You'll rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Judgment Day. Could be issues with the teeth. But you have to stay open to love. This person isn't. This person refusing to accept something quite yet. A gentleman that works within the home for people, joiner, plasterer, plumber, whatever it is a negative effect on this situation. He will either be leaving your life or, as I say, causing problems. There is love here though. Unconditional love. Perhaps the Sagittarius is involved somewhere. Lies, deceit and theft will be found out. It's been going on right under your nose. And a female is getting over mourning the loss of something or someone. No more fighting. A military person may be leaving your life or a negative effect on the situation. A man of knowledge, a man of books could become important. You may need to look at your accounts or your books. Get some professional to look over them. Maybe the bank manager, something like that. Don't let pride get in the way, but make sure you have your self-respect. Don't let people walk all over you. And there we have the Leo energy. I hate beating up on Leos, but some of them are very self-orientated. This is a Leo, those born 1962, perhaps not necessarily a Leo, 1962, plus or minus 12 February to February, or someone familiar to you, very familiar to you. Lies, deceit and theft. Insanity. There's no logic to this situation. If you try going with logic, you'll never get anywhere. You have to go with your heart. Mental health issues, perhaps, for some. Because there is a dark place to come out of. But you will survive this. That's my Gloria Gaynor card. And there will be a land of milk and honey at the end of the rainbow. It's a soulmate situation, definitely. The truth will be told. You may feel abandoned or orphaned. You may have both parents in spirit and feel like there's nobody to talk to. You need to heal. Just be careful that who you let sip from your cup, be it, and that's the 2 again, be it physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. Don't give away what you can't afford to lose. But be ready for anything. I keep saying that. Be prepared. You are being observed. Somebody's spying on you. TikTok, the time is running out. So make that decision to be happy. Yeah. Stability. 38 adds up to 11. It's finding that security and stability that you need. It is the Ace of Pentacles, which I did notice on the bottom of there. So it's an opportunity from Spirit, should you choose to take it, for a new life, a new home, a new situation or career, new business. Every moment of every event of every man's life plants something in his soul. The name Thomas is important. There are new seeds being planted here. You are going to have to be very strong at this time, but you can do that. Think of yourself as solid and sure as a rooted tree. You are firm, and nothing can knock you off your spot. Earth is the element of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and these are the signs that keep us centered, but more aptly fastened to the ground. Our spirit becomes stable, and our souls deepen under the influence of the earth. The earth element reminds us that we are engaged in the 5 senses. Our dreams become manifest in what is real, not what is imagined. Earth is the element of practicality and wisdom. Earth is about what's real, what can be proven, what is solid in our lives. But it isn't solid because what we believe to be good isn't, what we believe to be bad isn't. They have to do with certainty and what can be seen and what can be felt rather than what is imagined or dreamed. Earth tells us to take our time. There doesn't need to be a rush. We can achieve what we want while going through the methodical steps, so get prepared, like Spirit said. It all depends on how determined and measured we are, how strong and self-assured. The Earth element card is about finding meaning in the physical world, living free among nature, being animal and also human. The warning here is not to become stubborn, which is the 4 of Cups, wherever he is. There he is, stubborn. Allow others to be exactly who they are. It's not a time for rushing or criticism. When this card comes up in a reading, it can indicate that matters are becoming rock solid. But that also means if you're somewhere you don't want to be, you'll be stuck in cement and can't get out. Or it can mean that you have to prove yourself in some tangible way at this time or very soon. The Earth element card is about being practical and landing on your feet. You will want to look out for stubbornness at present, either in yourself or others. This can indicate being fixed in your views and not willing to try something new. It implies you will not feel it is time to change your ways or your course. However, action is needed. It is time to stop plodding and let go of your fear, which is where we started. This card is about building blocks. You are building a new future, building a new home, building a new foundation for your life. In this way, you're finding a master plan and what works. So be careful not to build where you don't want to be. This card also solidifies the focus of your reading. It is a good omen because it means you're constructing a solid base that will last. It is also about duty and being measured in all that you do. It also denotes standing fast for your truth. So live your truth, speak your truth. It's also a sensual card having to do with appetites where sexual needs and expression are concerned. And this may have some relevance to your question. So this is where we learn that the toxic situation could also be a very passionate sexual encounter. And this may have some relevance to your question. At worst, this card can represent hoarding and not being able to let go of things. Materialism, yes, and greed. Where's that? Where's that? Holding on too tightly to finances, the outcome of a situation, etc. It implies you may not feel at this time to change your ways or course, but action is needed. At worst, this card represents hoarding and not being able to let go of things. Materialism will play a part in this. It may indicate working for tomorrow while not living in the present. You could be dead tomorrow. So you are encouraged to relax, take a break and return to the garden. It is not a time to rush things. Patience is needed to get where you want to be, and a mad rush could cause your tower to collapse. Remember, the foundations must be very, very solid. Your happiness is dependent on this structure, and that means matters will likely progress at a slow pace and maybe a few steps back before you eventually get there. The Earth Element card says, this matter is essential, so you want it to last. Remember what is tried and true, what has been, or what will be proven. Mountainous areas, crossing over lakes, land deeds, real estate, buying or selling land, growing your own food, eating healthier, the woods, tending to creatures, being closer to the earth, setting down foundations for a life and love, worrying over small details or over what's not there that should be, being, and the need to be orderly and organised, ambition, going out on a limb to get what you're after, yes, meeting the right people, connecting up with the powerful individuals, those who can make a difference in your life. The bottom line, going into business, learning to trust, giving trust and asking for trust. Stubbornness, reality, metal, earth, dirt, the colours brown, grey and black. The Ace of Pentacles is a doorway, should you choose to walk through it. Stability, accepting responsibility, the body, becoming organised, nature, and anything that begins will pay off within a year if it's already had some depth in the past. Thanks for listening.